In this video, I'm going to talk about how I handled an ambiguous situation. I'm sticking with Early Salary, the fintech mobile app, still here. So, few days before we could launch our mobile app, I realized that the algorithm that was determining the loan repayment dates was not considering the salary receipt date of the individual. So, let me just put into context what this means. Currently, or before my intervention, what the system was doing was it wasn't considering the loan repayment date and the salary date as two different concepts that needs to be considered. So there could be a scenario wherein a customer receives his or her salary on the 30th day of the month, but has a loan repayment on the 15th day of the month. So customers might not have money to repay on the 15th, and so they might apply for a loan extension, perhaps till the 30th or even later. So if they apply for a loan extension, we would get a loan extension fees, we would get more interest money from these customers, and so we could make more money. But on the other hand, if we considered the loan repayment date and the salary date together and kept the loan repayment date after the salary date so that customers would certainly or would have a higher probability of having money and not seeking a loan extension and not paying additional days of interest for us, we might make lesser money. We might have lesser delinquent or late payment cases. And there was no right answer in terms of how the app was going to be, which would have been a better scenario to have, and so on and so forth. And I was really puzzled in terms of how we should go about solving this particular scenario. I looked back and started thinking about the core customer. The core customer to us was millennials, salaried individuals who lack much trust or understanding of the typical banking system and are looking for a very user friendly, trustworthy, and simple to use system. Educating some of these customers could be easy or could be difficult. And for us, I thought that the most important aspect, or one of the most important aspects, was to help customers to develop a good credit score by being with us and to also help them to attain small joys of trying to repay their first loan on time, trying to be eligible for getting more loans from us if that be the requirement. But most importantly, trying to provide customers with a simple, easy to use, transparent, and friendly process. So taking this back to the C-suite of my organization, I told them that, hey guys, this is the situation that we are having. We could make more money or we could try to get more loyal customers. I think we should work on trying to forget about making more money and trying to maintain more loyal customers. And I walked them through my thought process. Well, I identified this really late. We just had a few days to go before we could launch the mobile app. And so my founders were quite pondering whether we should go about making this change or not. So I very quickly started working on an Excel spreadsheet, try to determine what the algorithm would look like, try to do a lot of scenario analysis to check and see like, okay, can I build a proper Excel model to see what the code should look like? And I was able to work with this in 1 or 2 hours, and then I went and showed it to my CFO. He did some minor tweaks to the Excel model that I had built, and then we started working with the tech team. We worked throughout the weekend, and we went ahead and solved the mobile. We went and launched the mobile app with having the salary date and having the loan repayment date always immediately after the salary date. And I think that's one of the reasons why early salary is doing really well in the market. I'm really happy that we were able to identify this issue and solve it the right way.